Okay, I feel that you've got your uncle's support. And can you understand the confidence building? It's been gradually building. I don't believe your move will be a room with him. I believe your move will be after you gain employment. And I feel like you're quite skilled in a particular area. And if you travel a county over, to us it's a local government area. Um, if you travel a county over, there will be exactly what suits you. But I'm getting your confidence growing day by day by day. And I want to say good on you because I feel you've had to overcome a lot. Okay, where you live now, if I was to look at a map, I'm going to the county to the left of where you live now. If that resonates, then by all means keep looking there. I feel like knocking on doors would be beneficial for you, even though everything's done online now. Knocking on doors would be beneficial because I feel your particular skill set is required somewhere. And I feel your skill set is unique to you. Hello, Vinta. Haven't seen you for ages. Welcome in. I'm going to be streaming as long as the thunder and lightning around here don't cut off my internet. So, Miss Biometrics, if you can relate to that, looking at a map. Yeah, but I get that there's a need for it, the county to the left of where you live. If I was looking at a map, the county to the left. Okay. Yeah, California's a big place, though. Is your uncle in Pasadena? Is that in California? I'll settle for Ipanema as well. So, San Diego. So I'm way off there. That's okay. I do believe the rest of it is strong. Okay, I'm glad you know Breenie because I have no clue. Um, but I get your skills are required and I see you working in private childcare, not public. And, well, there you go. If you've been interested in that, then go for it, Miss Biometrics. Although I feel you would struggle with Las Vegas. That's Nevada, isn't it? Las Vegas. Is that Nevada? Okay, I feel like the money's not there to pay you. I see you working in private childcare. Well paid. So if you are in California, whatever is left to where you're living, I see county, not out of state. So, and hopefully that resonates because I feel you may, it could be, I just saw a map and I knew I had to go left. I didn't see clearly what was on the map, but I knew I had to go left. But I feel like there's a person of interest around you as well. And a solid offer in employment. So that's why I got private. Working privately for, yeah, as in a crush, as in a love interest. But I see a solid offer coming in, and I do feel private for employment. There's a solid offer coming in for employment. And I want to say you need to move before pursuing the crush interest. I don't know why, but it could be the, live at home until you're married type thing. I grew up with that. I was the eldest of 4. And it's like, I'm earning my own salary, I'm out of here. Well, there you go. If that's left of where you are now, that's where you need to be. Okay, it is. Then that's where you need to be. Can't change what I saw in the cards. Sorry. I know you want to be near your uncle and you've been looking at Las Vegas, but I do see privately employed and a good salary. Okay. I don't even know who's next, but okay, I do now. It makes sense. There you go. Miss Biometrics, pop back in and let me know how it works out, because a lot of that was future. So, yeah, I picked up on stuff that was existing, but because most of it was future, it was a bit vague for me. Okay, Annex, you're up next. Mwah. Thank you for your ongoing support, Miss Biometrics. So pop up in the chat, Annex. Thank you for the hydrate, Peggy Crease. I hydrated with water before, so I'm going water coffee. I've got to race the lightning. And thank you for hanging around, Annex. You've been in the chat for a long time. So thank you for your support. Now, I do feel that there's a parental concern around you at the moment. And I tune into your energy prior to turning over any card. Feel free to ask a question if you have one. But I feel like as I was picking up the mother energy with Ms. Biometrics, I feel like it could be the same for yourself. Just a yes or a no is fine at this stage. And it's always however much information you want to give, not. If you can relate to parental energy, please pop up and let me know. It's okay if it's no. If it's no, it just allows me to tune in better. Okay. Am I buffering? It doesn't seem so. Okay, that's fine. I tune into your energy first. So, DJ Spice, welcome in. I'm beating thunder and lightning. I've been kicked off a few times today. I'm 26 minutes into the 4th stream. Yeah. So, Annex, can you relate to dealing with parental issues at the moment? Um, okay, just a yes or a no is fine. Okay, you don't relate. So, DJ Spice knows the whole don't relate thing. I eventually get there though. What up, what up, what up? There you go. I just wish I had an extra pair of hands. No, be careful what you wish for, Karen. You don't want an extra pair of hands. Now, Annex, can you relate to being ultra busy, needing an extra pair of hands? Now, this is just your energy. Once I turn the cards, I'll answer your question. Okay. I'm going to have to put these cards down. No. My guide said no. Okay. You want to do at least 4 different things, but there's something preventing you from doing them. And I feel like it's time poor, not monetary wise. It could have relate to money, but I feel like it's more time poor. See, I told you, Breenie, people would miss your streams. Now, Annex, if you can relate to being time poor, and it's like I've got so many wishes that I can't focus on one. And their wishes. That, yes, okay. See, my Aussiness gets in my way sometimes. Okay. I'm not entirely sure, but I think somebody might have put you down. Somebody might have said something that was hurtful. Yeah, I get that it was hurtful. It was like commenting that you don't have the skill when you obviously have the passion. And nobody should deflate anybody's wish balloon. Seriously, nobody has the right to deflate a wish balloon. But Annex, I feel like somebody has tried to deflate your wish balloon. Okay, don't let them deflate your wish balloon. The next is the Wheel of Fortune. Nobody has a right to deflate a wish balloon. And I feel like it may be something to do with pursuing spiritual matters or pursuing knowledge matters. And it's something you're very passionate about. But I get that you also want to paint your house or your home. You want your home painted. Just let me know, Annex, if that... art school, then I can live with that. It's artistic, it's not science. So can you understand about wanting your house painted? I feel like there's one particular room where the paint is falling off, or there is something wrong with the paint. It's either discolored or it's, yeah, it needs repainting. Okay, then I'm also seeing that there is I feel you want to hang a particular artwork in the room that needs painting. And I know you said art school, but I'm also picking up that art therapy is something that would resonate with your wishes. If not art therapy, it's definitely oh, plaster of Paris. Okay, it's definitely plaster of Paris masks and painting plaster of Paris masks is what I'm seeing. So let me know if that resonates. I do get you pushing forward. Regardless of what negativity has been said, I see you pushing forward. And I believe you already have some form of a portfolio. And I believe after I mentioned the masks, um, you became aware of what you wanted to hang in the room that needs painting. Okay. I see you going forward with it, but I get you, rather than just going to art school, I get you going and doing art therapy. Um, Whoever's been critical of you has been critical for earning an income. They don't realize that art can be used in several different ways, and you're going to show them. Finish your portfolio and go. I feel you will be accepted. I feel wherever you're considering on showing or studying, that resonates so much. Wherever you're considering studying it's very much known. It's like not an elite place, but you know, like Juilliard is for actors. I get wherever it is you're considering going, it is like that for artists. And I do feel like art therapy is where you will end up. So I'm glad I listened to my guides and didn't change the cards. And I am glad that resonates. And I feel when I said parental stuff before, I feel it may have been a parent that put you down. Yeah, keep it in mind. But I feel it may have been a parent that put you down. And if that relates to your life, I can understand that. Because I get a critical, like, parent feel. we all love our parents. They gave birth to us. It's why we're here. So I'm not calling anyone out. I'm not saying anything's good or bad. I'm just picking up energy at the moment. And there's energy of being put down by a parent. They can be little put downs over an extended period of time. They still hurt. Okay. And Annex, thank you for joining in today. And V, you're up next. Okay. Now, V, Annex, you're so welcome and thank you for... I don't know whether you did follow. I can't remember now. So much has happened. It's been a weird stream. A weird stream for me today. But I get the helping profession suits you too. Now, V, I'm picking up that you're quite happy with how things are going, but somebody wants to make another change. And yes, V, I'll do the oracle card, but I do the reads first. If you can let me know, if you can understand you're happy with how things are going, but somebody wants to make another change. I don't know, I said another. Not quite. Okay. Well, yes or no? I'll take that as a no. Then why do I get you're happy with how things are? At least in the last week. Other than that, you're happy. Okay. Oh, our people give us some heartache, don't they? Okay, now V. Okay, I feel the trip is related to work. Yeah. Your person is shocked. I feel your person is shocked. Study you'll do. Yeah. I feel you've started acting on what you need rather than waiting for your person's feedback. And your person is shocked. Okay. Just let me know if that relates, V. Because I feel you've stood up for yourself. Yeah, I feel you've stood up for yourself. You've said enough is enough. But I feel that there's a love connection there that's going to be tough to break. There's a love connection there that's going to be tough to break. And I feel that's you and your person. Okay. Now, the Oracle decks are Sign of the Times and Vintage Wisdom Oracle. Just let me know which one. Yeah. I totally understand, V, but I get that there is at least some respect on your part. Vintage Wisdom. Okay. I get there is at least some respect on your part, but there's definite love on your person's part. They may not know how to show it, but there's definite love. Okie dokie. Vintage Wisdom. And as I said, these are the biggest cards I own. They're about, I haven't actually gone out and measured them, but they're about just under 30 centimetres long, which is, I forget what it is in inches. 1 inch is 3 centimetres, so I guess it's, no, that's wrong. I'll have to measure them. I see there is genuine love with you and your person, V. Yeah, that's some big cards. I was lucky I was born with quite large hands. I love the cards though. I'm looking at getting, I've done it with okay. I've done it with Queen of the Moon Oracle. I've got myself some smaller shuffling cards, and I'm going to do the same with this one. It's just they're a little bit too awkward. I like the cards big, don't get me wrong, but sometimes bigger is not better. Okay, V, let's see what we have for you. And stay away, lightning. I'm looking at the clouds outside at the moment, and I'm thinking, oh, please stay away, please stay away. And thank you for the hydrate, Zenry. Zenier, I should say. Your person's stuck in love, V. There's love on their part. Okay, Zen. I'll do that. Thank you, Zen. I needed the hydrate. But I'm trying to beat the lightning, so I'm staying away from the water a bit. Okay. Abundance for you, V. I'm picking up that your beauty and your glow up actually shocks your person. I feel like you may have, now that things are falling into place, you may have started being professional in your appearance. You may have started communicating with other people outside of your person. You may have stopped relying on their opinion, and they like what they see even more, and it scares them. And I feel your person is like that. They get scared and then they close down. Okay. Now to see what Victoria Mosley is, the author and artist. So, yeah, it's like they like what your person likes, what they see even more, and it scares them because your person thinks you've got someone else. Not the other way around. Your person thinks you've got someone else. Okay. Here we see a depiction of Pomona, the Roman goddess of abundance and harvest of the ripe fruits and fields. She is adorned with all manner of wild flowers and forest flora, as if to celebrate the yield of nature's bounty. Butterflies dance around her, representing transformation and lightness of being. We can all relate to the wonderful feeling of connectedness when abundance bestows herself upon us. It can be felt physically with the harvesting of material success or good health, mentally in fruition of an idea or a dream, emotionally by finding new love or spirituality through expansion of the soul. This card calls you to reflect on your abundance. Be thankful for all that you have and be open to receiving more goodness in your life. It may be your turn to enjoy the fruits of your labour and the harvest of hard-earned efforts. Or perhaps you are currently looking for ways to increase the flow of abundance into your life. From a practical perspective, decluttering helps you value what you already have and creates an empty space so more abundance can flow. Forgiveness plays a role in decluttering the emotions. By releasing the past, we liberate ourselves. Freed from the gravity of weighing karmic effects, we reconnect with the light, abundant flow of unconditional love. How wonderful. Gifting and tithing are known ways to increase the flow of prosperity. I never believed that, but I'm giving the Victoria Mosley's definition. Now is a favorable time to establish a healthy balance between giving and receiving. In this materialistic age, it is common to mistake the measure of success and worth through the possession of money and status alone. There is nothing wrong with aspiring to have lovely things or to create security and opportunities that money can buy. However, Western values generally encourage focus solely on the outward physical manifestation of abundance. We can be guided to find a healthy balance by focusing inwardly to discover spiritual riches available to us in every moment. Our divine nature expands far beyond the horizons of the material plane alone and has the power to banish fear and grant authentic peace, regardless of circumstance or status. There are just some of the fruits and bounties to be discovered as we journey home along the highway of life. In whatever form, may abundance in all its glory be yours. And I take away from that, V, because you are glowing up, because you are doing what makes you happy, it's showing on the outside as well as the inside. And your person is still stuck on what is on the outside. Might be time to sit your person down and actually say, I really do care about you. However, this is what's incorrect. And focus on what they can change, not what's unchangeable. So if you're on a trip, say, it would be nice if you sent me a text while I was away. Or if you sent me a daily text telling me how you feel. Because people who can't express how they feel can sometimes be okay with the text version of it when we're not in their vicinity. Whereas speaking it is really uncomfortable for them. So you could get your person into the habit of talking to you and letting you know how they feel about you when you're not in their vicinity. Let your person know how invisible you feel. But yeah, abundance is yours for the taking, but I feel like it's internal as well as external. So there you go. That's the oracle card drawn as well. And I just hope I'm going to beat this thunderstorm. Fingers crossed. You're welcome, V. I hope it resonated. I really do hope it resonated. And Breenie. Okay. No, I didn't want those. I wanted these. Hello, Breenie. I'm using Terre de la Nuit for you. I should have gone when Corgi Duo was on about the French, because they are French based, and I believe it's the moon or unseen. Terre de la Nuit. And Gold Hairs has got the, I believe it is a Christmas thingy. It is gorgeous, but I got this deck and half the cards had a crease through them. So they're sending me out a new one, but we all know how that can happen. That can take forever. We all know how it can take forever. Oh, it's a twerking Grinch. There you go. Thank you, Gold Hairs. And Peggy Crease for letting me know what it was. I thought it was one of those fireflies. But a twerking Grinch. His booty's a bit big. Booty's a bit big. Now, Breenie, let's see what I get for you. And please, everybody in the chat, pray that the lightning goes around me. Because as long as I've got internet, I'll continue. Even if I have to restart. Okay, I did drop one card. I've got to go fishing and collecting for this one. Two. There you go. I'm glad my guides picked a deck that resonated with you, Breenie, or at least one that you liked. Okay. And I think it was only a couple of days ago I told you that people missed your streams, and you got evidence of that today. Yeah. But yeah, you got evidence of that today with people confessing that they missed your streams. Okay. Now, can you understand drama at the moment? As in dramatic? I'm just really tired and drained. Yeah, look, I get tired. You've got to put, we were talking about this earlier. You have, all empaths of any kind have to put themselves first before anything. Your life is a bit dramatic. I get that. It's like a drum. I feel like you could say, I'll write a book about my life, and 50% of people would be just shocked. The other 50% wouldn't believe it was actually real. At the same time, I'm picking up Queen of Pentacles energy. Now, Breenie or Strange Moon Lilith is actually, yeah. There you go. Okay. I'll try and put it closer to the camera. My camera's not picking up these cards very well at the moment, but we'll see. Strength, the Emperor. Again with the Major Arcana for you. And you can see the line that goes through, it goes through quite a few cards in the deck. I feel like there's been a weak attempt to cut ties. I feel like you're knowing you're needing to cut ties with a project or a venture, but you feel weak in going forward. And hey Fever, welcome in. I get you soaring to your Ten of Pentacles though, exactly what you dreamed of. And one of the reasons I think my guide chose this deck is that the Ten of Pentacles is very self-nurturing rather than requiring an outsider to do the nurturing. And there's the World, the Moon. Okay, Brainy, I am picking up that you're sick of the opinions of others. Can you understand this? Just let me know, Brainy, if you can understand sick of the opinions of others. Okay. I want to say stand and glow in your own processes. I feel it's necessary because as you move forward, it's going to take off like a brush fire would, or like starting a furnace would. And I believe you don't have a problem cutting the energy out that you need to cut out. And I believe you're starting to see it as an adventure. So you're starting to switch your thinking in a positive way. It's an adventure, not a destination. Okay. Okay. Don't feel guilty. I get that you're changing that about yourself. You're now realizing it's an adventure, not a destination. And I feel like you've got the words inside you, but you might tumble over them when you deal with this person. And it's almost like your face would say the words and yet the person doesn't seem to get it. Don't feel guilty to let them go. There's no need for guilt. Okay, didn't I say Queen of Pentacles energy? There she is. Or there the energy is. Queen of Pentacles energy. It's like I get you purposefully saving. If you can't do it anymore, then there's no other. They can be a good person. I've had good people around me, but when they're energy vampires, I can't be around them. They're still a good person. I pray for them, but Yeah. And I get you're going to get it. I'm feeling like saving pentacles. Can you understand gazebo? A gazebo coming in? Or building a gazebo that is, I want to say it's almost like an outdoor room. Okay, I feel that the person you can't let go of is good at guilt tripping. Okay. The person you can't let go of is good at guilt tripping. You're manifesting at the moment. And I feel they're interfering with your manifesting power. Yeah. Don't let anybody guilt trip you into anything. It's one of those emotions. Guilt is one of those emotions that comes from our social alignments. And I feel there's a money power play. And I feel that's what you find hard to turn down is the money connector. Turn it down anyway, because as long as you connect with it, it's never going to set you free. I see you're more than capable of doing that on your own. Yeah, you're more than capable of getting the same amount on your own. And this card can't be seen by the camera, so I'm going to show it because it's a gorgeous card. And yes, even though we've got thunderstorms, the Aussie sun is still there. No, I can't get it in the right posse. It's a gorgeous card. And I feel you're trusting yourself more. And I wouldn't be at all surprised if moving forward, you're creating a wardrobe of outfits. Just let me know if that resonates. I know I've seen wardrobes with you before in the past, but I get this as like costumes. Are there wigs in with those costumes too? I know I've got a few myself, but that's for my reasons, nobody else's. But are there wigs in with these costumes as well? Okay, because I see unnaturally light blue hair with one of the wigs, with one of the costumes. Unnaturally light blue hair. Okay. And you're going to do fine on your own. And oh, it's your Glacian cosplay. Sorry. I've only just started understanding what cosplay is. I'm not sure if, yeah, they're not showing up very good on the camera today because of the sun and how it's coming. But I don't know whether you can see on this card, it's the Ace of Pentacles. And to accept pentacles from your person, I feel could lead to hurt. And that was the next card in the deck. And at the base of the deck, yeah, a burden. So I would say cutting ties with that person means turning down the money offers. Actually turning them down. No, They were given freely. I don't believe you asked for that. So accept that they were given freely. And I feel like if you were to crunch the numbers over a period of months, and I'm talking 12 months, don't guilt is something that people can use against us. So to feel guilty is to say I'm undeserving. Whereas if we eliminate guilt, we can move forward with our lives a lot better, a lot happier. So hopefully, Breenie, that resonates. And I get you having fun with the costumes. And I know you said cosplay, your Glacian cosplay, but I get that there's at least 3. And I know it's personality-wise. Okay. But if something is given freely and we respond in a certain way, the gift is given freely. How we respond was given freely, but it's ours to take away. There you go. I knew you would glow up, Breenie. Keep manifesting and try and get the guilt under control. So try and get that guilt under control. You've got nothing to feel guilty of. Everything was given freely. Just because one person decides to cease, it does not mean that there needs to be payback. I'm glad my guides picked that deck. Okay. Thank you for the hydrate, Zen. Using good old-fashioned H2O. Oh, Breenie, you're more than welcome, darling. Mwah. And posture check from Pagacrease. Thank you for the posture check. Okay. Now, I'm still struggling to get through the queue with the thunderstorms. Gold hairs, you're up. Okay. Okay, gold hairs. Can you understand a family disagreement from years ago returning? It's like somebody got bored and brought up something that happened years ago. Okay. It's returning. I feel like somebody got bored and restarted it. I feel like it's got absolutely nothing to do with karma. Absolutely nothing to do with reality. But it's dragging everybody back. So it does have its good. And I feel like there's a cousin returning that you used to get along with. It's pettiness and immaturity. Yep. Can you understand there's a cousin you used to get along with really well? Okay, I feel that cousin is returning and will give you a second opportunity. There won't be they'll realize the pettiness as well. So it will give the two of you an opportunity to reconnect. Okay, I'm going to turn over the cards now because... Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's the returning. I feel like there's a lot of joy between you and the cousin. There's a lot of joy and exploration. But when the pettiness came up, it's like everyone took sides. Oh, Pagacrease, that's a joke. Okay. I'm starting to see now, Gold Hairs, this is a really, really, really good thing. And I want to say one of you, either yourself or your cousin, lives near a cliff face. And please don't restart the pettiness with why didn't you email? Because I feel you've had each other's contact details, but nobody's reached out. And I feel like the pettiness is at least a generation above, but it's filtered down. Yeah. Your cousin returning is going to change you and them probably, but I feel like they have a more stable situation. Just let me know if that resonates. You're going to be so happy to see each other again. Yeah. You're going to be so happy to see each other again. That's a definite. The Sun, Six of Wands, Queen of Cups, Six of Cups. Yeah, but I don't feel that that's important to them. I don't feel that is important. I see the joy coming back in. And I feel like it's at a time when you could use it. And don't bank on it, but I do see some assistance in, I feel you need some material assistance, and I feel they may willingly assist. But don't bank on it, because I feel like the joy is going to take over everything and things will run naturally. And I feel like they also have a family. I feel like it's at least one daughter. I can see one girl. Just let me know if you can understand that with your cousin having one girl at least. There's going to be a male family member who may try and upset. Okay, thank you, Gold Hairs. There's a male family member that is going to try and upset the reunion. But what I want to say is with the Star and the Eight of Pentacles, nothing is going to upset your reunion. And yet, particularly followed by the Queen of Pentacles, nothing is going to upset your reunion. And I'm not sure whether I'm right with this statement or the opposite, but I do feel that this side of the family is where you resonated your heart most. It's like you even have the looks of that side of the family. Okay. It's going to be joyful for you, so look forward to the joyful. And don't allow this man, I feel it may be your father and your uncle disagreed. I'm not sure if that's correct, but I believe it's your father that says it's disrespectful to reconnect when it's not. It's going to be joyful. Okay, so let's see. Yeah. I believe your cousin may have travelled whereas you didn't. So there's going to be a lot to discuss in terms of life and what their life has been like and what your life has been like. And they'll be sharing many things with you that make you laugh, that make you feel part of something again. Just know that the wheel is spinning in your favour in this one. And if you can resonate, if they live near cliffs, because if they don't live near cliffs, I get that you'd be in your head about it. Is it you or them that lives near a cliff drop? But I see it has in the cliff it has a pathway through it. I'm not sure what I'm seeing here, but in the cliff it has a pathway through it. Okay? Then you need to stay out of your head and let this happen naturally. You used to but moved. Okay. That resonates. If you can understand there used to be a pathway through the cliff, then I'm willing to accept that I'm being shown that. And I do feel like that might be the last address your cousin had. Yes, a pathway. I feel like it might be the last address your cousin had. So they may not know your new address. That's what I have for you, gold hairs. I'm too scared to do the be right back in case the lightning comes up. Oh dear. I'm glad it resonated, but I saw the joy of you getting back with your cousin, and it's joyful. Pagacrease. Okay, I'm going to go with John Holland's Psychic Tarot. We'll see how we go with this one. Okay, I feel you may have got nervous with your discussion with the new neighbour, and it hasn't happened yet. If you can relate to that, Pagacrease. It already did happen. Okay. Why are you nervous? Oh, thank you, gold hairs. I'm so glad it resonated. I see such a happy reunion. Yeah, and just leave the pettiness aside. Pagacrease, can you relate to the nervousness I'm picking up? I'm as nervous as anything. And chatters, if you get thrown to an ad, please. Okay. I'm so nervous I'm almost shaking. I'm sorry, Pagacrease, but that's how I That's how I'm picking up the energy. But if it resonates with you, you know me by now, all I require is evidence. I'm not calling anyone out. I'm not in your shoes, so... Okay. Can you understand teaming up and the nervousness? Like tag teaming or teaming up and nervous? I'm going to turn the cards because I'm so nervous. There. I need to... Yeah, it has something to do with your intuition. Trapped in fear. Okay, I see you getting to eventual harmony with this, but not the teaming up. I see you eventually becoming resigned to the nervousness. You'll find a way of putting the nervousness aside or putting it into a corner of your mind and locking the door. And I feel only those closest to you. No. Because if I get it, that would be evidence for you, Pagacrease. So we'll wait until the read's over. I feel like this relates to something that only you and those closest to you know about. I feel it may also have a childlike energy to it. You're happy about it, but nervous at the same time. It's like, whatever it is, you feel someone could take away from you. Okay, children are involved. Okay. Whatever this is, I feel like you're fearful that someone's giving it to you, but they could take it away just as easy. Okay. That resonates because I get movement forward on this topic could either lead to emotional loss or celebration, and you're unsure. And I feel like you need to use your intuition and truth to make an informed decision. And I feel in making an informed decision, I do feel like it will be rejoicing. You will come to terms with where to put that nervous energy. If that resonates, Pagacrease, let me know. I feel it's impacted your intuition and other areas of your life as well. Ah. And your mother didn't take you there this time. That's unusual. That is unusual. I feel you don't need to go. You're waiting for your mother to tell you what happened there, though. That's what I'm picking up. You're waiting for some release of the truth. If you can understand that, Pagacrease, you're waiting for your mother to release some truth. Okay, that's where the nervousness comes from. I would say as an adult now, you would be expected to pay for the reading as well, or if it is a church, you would be open. So, yeah, I can understand your fear, because if your mother's not accepting you as you, I get the fear. It could go one way or the other. I can't tell you which way. I think you have to make the decision. It might be a good way of letting your mother know what's troubling you. In a way, in an environment where your mother can't actually do anything. But Pagacrease, you will come to terms with it. That much I did get. And I believe I said that. You will come to terms with the nervousness and know where to. I get that you'll understand putting it in one part of your brain and locking the key. Yeah. Okay, make your inquiries, Pagacrease. That's the only way you're going to know how to move forward. Now, I Princessa, welcome in. Yes, as long as the lightning doesn't short out my internet, you can join. I do have to put the Be Right Back sign up because I need to take a break. This single stream's only been going for an hour and a half. But please, for all of those in the list, please know that if I do get cut off, it is because of lightning short-circuiting my electrical supply. We have had thunder and lightning ever since I started streaming, believe it or not. But I won't be able to do another read because I've got a full bladder. But Princessa, it is !join. Yeah, but I get that you need to find a way of locking away. If the truth comes out, it can go two ways, Pagacrease. And I know what it's like keeping secrets from family. I know more than you would even guess as to keeping secrets from family. It's really, really difficult. But at the same time, sometimes we build up that fear to a point that we only see the negative that can come from the truth coming out. For me, it was liberating. Once I didn't have to be nervous anymore, because the truth was already out. And it was liberating. So all of the horrible scenarios I'd built up in my head went away. Anyway, I do have to put the Be Right back up because I do need a break. Yes, this only shows an hour and 32 as streaming, but this is my 4th stream because of the thunderstorms. So I shall be back hopefully within about 5 to 10 minutes. If all goes well. If the lightning comes again, I might not be back, but we'll see.